What up, y'all? It's your boy Nick Nieto, aka Nick the Actor, aka Nick the Reactor, aka whatever the hell you want to call me today. Just go for it. Another man who gets called a million things is back, and that is the one and only Mr. Tom MacDonald. Back for another Tom Friday with some new music, at least a new music video. Now, I should preface this by saying, for those who don't know, I have not heard a single track that is only on these two albums from Tom. Obviously his newest, Renegade and The Revolution, which, slight plug before we get started, you can go pick these up obviously on their website. Probably should go do that, like right now. Just do it! But I've waited to hear any of the songs off these albums. So therefore, this is a total first reaction for me today on the song Dirty Money that he finally decided to drop a video for. I'm waiting to do any sort of recaps, reviews after the fact of these until I'm pretty confident there's not going to be any more music videos released, because I like having the full experience with the visuals, and I know I'm in for it today. Because Tom has been saying all week long, this is going to be another one that's going to trigger a lot of people. And I saw a lot of positive feedback about people saying, hey, I'm glad he picked this song off the albums to do a video for. So, with a title like Dirty Money, oh, we're going to get into the weeds with this one. We are going to get into the weeds. And I don't mean the 420 weeds that just passed. I mean the damn, woo, them weeds. Them weeds. You know what I'm talking about. Tom, obviously, shout out, brother. Super excited to see another video from you. And of course, everybody else involved with this video, I'm sure. Already looking at the first frame. I'm not cheating, I just have it loaded up. I got a lot of things to say, so we're just gonna do it. But shout out to the Hog fam, shout out to everybody who's here right now. I can't wait to be checking this out. Feels like it's been another long while since I've done a Tom Friday video, or since Tom has dropped a new music video, even though it really wasn't. But I always know it's needed. It's good for society, it's good for the fans, and I know I'm excited just as a fan on my own right. So let's watch this Tom MacDonald Dirty Money right here, right now. Let's go. Woo, like I said, man, I'm just beyond excited. And in case you were wondering what I was talking about, that's the first frame of the video. We got the White House and all kinds of disastrous shit going on because it all got trampled through and apparently annihilated with the money. But notice how the White House itself is still standing strong. And I see the American flag blowing backwards a little bit. Already trying to catch shit. Already probably diving a little too deep into the Easter eggs already, but I want to see what this is about. I'm way too excited, man. Again, shout out to Tom, Nova, and anybody else involved with this video. I'm just beyond excited. As usual, y'all know I rock with this music. I'm always here to hear Tom's perspective on everything going on in the world, whether it's a fun song, goofy song that's just him being a badass talent, or it's some music speaking some truths in the normal Tom MacDonald fashion. Again, just huge shout out to Hog fam, cast and crew family over here. Everybody, y'all know it's all love. And I'm a fan. So genuinely, I get excited for every single one of these. Again, I have not heard the song whatsoever, much less obviously seen the video yet until right here, right now. So I'll be giving my comments on the song, the actual video, and all of it. And normal conversations, because that's what good music does. It sparks conversation. So I'm going to see what I can pick up on a first time listen. And it's a reaction video. And it's my channel, my rules. So I am going to pause. I am going to give my thoughts. And if you don't like that, then go watch the original video. Do that anyway, but also just kindly, fuck off, because my channel, my rules. Shout out to Tom, shout out to Nova, shout out to everybody involved in this project, Hog fam, cast and crew. Let's do it. Tom MacDonald, Dirty Money. Ooh, let's get riled up, baby. Let's get riled up. I already feel it coming. Come on.
They're angry that they'll never shut me up. I'm making more noise. Turn me up or turn me down, it's your choice. Black lives only matter when they got a corpse to exploit. Cause the media made millions off the protests for George Floyd. That's called
Woo! Look. End of the world was on some shit. This is some shit that people need to hear. Dirty money. It's everywhere. Even with things, obviously, like you pointed out right there. Black lives only matter when there's some money involved. When there's some dinero involved, oh, for sure. Let's run rampant with this. And it's on all sides, too. It gets it all stirred up. It gets everybody's money stirred up, specifically. And because people think either with the money or with the attention they give different ways of making money to the government, to propaganda stuff, it's always an end game for money. It's always an end game. That's just the way it is. It's not designed to fail. It's not designed to lose. It doesn't lose because it knows how to prey on everybody and puppeteer the shit to get the fucking money. Even something like George Floyd. Obviously, that's a huge example of an unfortunate situation that was all about money for most involved. There could be people that were genuinely in support of it and they thought they were doing something and supporting a cause, this, that, the other. No. I mean, you were maybe intentionally doing that with whatever way you felt about that, but all of it is stirring the pot, getting people to spend money on one side, the other, one way, one form or fashion every single time. That's how everything goes. We're only 11 seconds in. Let's continue. Hold on. I'm going to go back a little bit. We're going to continue.
Millions off the protests for George Floyd. That's called ad revenue. They make cash selling you all the crap in the ads while they broadcast news.
Ooh, The news, the protests themselves, the different foundations that get set up, the different places you can donate to protest, like all of it is a money-making thing. That's the crazy part. And I think a lot of people still don't see that. God, I love this. I love this so much. Okay, again, so for those who don't know me, hi, my name's Nick. I'm also, as my name suggests, a film actor in Los Angeles.
What?
I know, believe me, I know. But I see this stuff firsthand. I see the power of propaganda. It's all for ad revenue. It works so well. They don't lose in that world. It's sad that news has become news entertainment, right? And the entertainment factor has just led to propaganda. And the propaganda drives entertainment sales. It drives news sales. It's all there for a reason. If it's being made for a reason and a monetary reason every single time. It doesn't just happen to happen. Everything is very well thought out, very well placed, very well put on the front page, put on your feeds. Everything, social media, entertainment, everything in the world right now. I gotta breathe. I gotta breathe through this one. This is too real. This is too real.
They make cash selling you all the crap in the ads while they broadcast news.
Yep.
Ooh, the network
And
full
ads.
of liars got investment capital and segments sponsored by Pfizer and the freedom fighters. I feel like the left just plants them to infiltrate the right. It's extensive planning. Then it happens overnight.
Bro, if I see one more thing sponsored by Pfizer, can I even say their name? I don't even know if I can say their name on YouTube. I don't like saying their name. But I feel like everything I've seen, it's amazing how many things are sponsored by them. Crazy, dude. It's just because, they just decided to be a sponsor that day. Okay. It's not, anything to do with money and trying to coax you into something. No.
Ooh, the network full of liars got investment capital and segments sponsored by Pfizer and the freedom fighters. I feel like the left just plants them to infiltrate the right. It's extensive planning. Then it happens overnight. It's impressive branding. Make $1 million off of shirts that say "Let's go Brandon." It's a cash grab. Everyone's a lab rat.
Oh, God. And that's another thing I try to point out. And this is going to trigger a lot of people, too. This is what I love about Tom's music. He's pointing out the whole picture. Not just one side. Some people just want to hear one-sided things. No, it's calling out the entire fucking system. Obviously, that's why his song is like the system. But it's not just one side. As much as there's BLM stuff, there's also Let's Go Brandon stuff and people making money off that. A lot of it, whether it's born out of genuine intentions or not, 99.999% of it is all just to gain money. Every single bit of it. There's money involved in the factor of every single thing like that. And it's on all sides. It's not just one-sided. Of course, I'd say there's one side that does a little bit more crazy, but that's just my personal opinion. But when you actually break down the fact of the matter, it's all over the place. It's rampant through everything. It's not just a one side of the coin, one side of the owl sort thing. All of it is being brought there to divide everybody, A, to B, make money. Because what makes more money? Dividing everybody. It's a fucked up math equation. For sure. But it works. It works.
Amazon made billions of dollars from sanitizer and black masks, and that's that. Funny how the terrorists who attack always come from places that are oil rich and have gas. Democrats, they don't give a damn. What is this about? Our military trapped in the Middle East, can't get them out. Heroes are the ones who had the Constitution written down. Y'all are using hero while describing Kyle Rittenhouse. 1 cent, 2.
Ooh. Run that back. I want to hear that again. Obviously calling out Amazon, the idea of this money is being made. It's crazy, the partnerships, the wars with the countries that happen to have oil and all this stuff. It just kind of happens like that. Isn't it funny? I don't know, man. I want to hear this other line, though. What is this
about? Our military trapped in the Middle East, can't get them out. Heroes are the ones who had the Constitution written down. Y'all are using hero while describing Kyle Rittenhouse.
Damn. I know that line's going to read a lot of ways to different people, and there's probably different ways you can interpret that line, but that's powerful. Heroes are the ones that have the Constitution written down, right? Obviously, pretty important document, I guess, depending on who you ask nowadays. Ask most politicians, and they'd be like, what?
What?
The Constitution? What? What is that? I don't know. That old thing. No. That is heroic. And then you have the idea of Kyle Rittenhouse. And I don't think Tom is saying that Kyle isn't a hero, but it's crazy to think that you have the people that wrote down the Constitution and said, hey, we ought to do this, which is pretty heroic if you ask me, versus a kid who defended himself and was so put into the mainstream media that all of a sudden that becomes a hero. Again, I don't have any issue with what Kyle Rittenhouse did, but the fact that that got so polarizing, that now that is our example of a hero nowadays, of somebody, if you ask me, just defending themselves, and from everything I saw, did it by every legal right and every standard that I think this country stands on or should because of the Constitution. It's kind of crazy. When you look at that parallel, what's considered, a hero, like, he's just a kid. I mean, he did everything he should, I think, by the book, it sounded like to me. But the point is, there is a crazy discrepancy of what we're calling heroes versus the actual heroic movements that I think the term has kind of gotten watered down along the way. Again, maybe that's because of just the monetary reasons behind everything and it causing division and causing propaganda, where that's our aiming point for a hero. It's kind of crazy. I'd love to hear how y'all interpret that line, though. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people hearing that sideways or weird and stuff like that. That's the way I kind of receive that on a first time listen, at least. But let's continue. This is really great so far.
Heroes are the ones who had the Constitution written down. Y'all are using hero while describing Kyle Rittenhouse. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cents, 4. We get less and they get more.
Ooh.
By insult since we were born. They want money. We want dirty dollars.
Okay, I gotta calm down. Hold on, I gotta hear that again. I love that. Love the sound of that.
3 cents, 4. We get less and they get more. By insult since we were born. They want money. Dirty dollars fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits solving problems they create to keep us down.
Yep.
Dirty money.
Cha-ching.
Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money. They might kill me for this song. It's all classified intelligence. Don't need to go to war to secretly be getting benefits. When Russia launches rockets, we condemn them, but there's evidence a U.S. politician owns the screws they're assembled with. Ain't no war.
I see why Tom's wearing a bulletproof, his Hangover Gang bulletproof vest in this video. He's saying some shit that's gonna be like,
we need to make sure this dude stay quiet.
we need to make sure this dude stay quiet right now, because he's speaking too much fucking facts. Crazy. There's money in those, each one of those little, nuts and bolts. Ain't that wild? And the whole Russian thing, yeah, keep poking the bear, for sure. Yeah, make it a righteous thing that we're doing. Why?
Why?
Oh, another decision that might have a monetary gain involved? That's crazy. It's all for the morality of it, Sticking up for the little guy. Dumb. Tom is spitting it as it is, like usual.
Want your dirty money. They might kill me for this song. It's all classified intelligence. Don't need to go to war to secretly be getting benefits. When Russia launches rockets, we condemn them, but there's evidence a U.S. politician owns the screws they're assembled with. Ain't no war on drugs, it's economic. You make money off an inmate, every jail cell is profit.
Yep.
Our prisons are privately owned. Illegal marijuana just mean kids smoking weed turn to dollars in their pockets, let's be honest. Domestic threats in comparison to nuclear powers who hate the West is embarrassing. Still we label truckers in the convoy as terrorists and confiscate donations. We have no idea where it is. A pipe.
That trucker shit, I'm just speaking on it. Crazy. That should scare everybody. I don't care where you are in the world, Canada, United States. The idea of what happened to those truckers or anybody who donated and having their stuff frozen and seized and temporarily on hold, that is a scary thing to think about. And it's a slippery slope if that stuff starts to slide around other places into different, parts of life. That's a very, very scary thing, dude. Oh boy, this one is just a lot going on.
Confiscate donations, we have no idea where it is. A pipeline leaks, price of gas goes higher. Stock market crash, everybody gets fired. Economy is weak while we trying to beat a virus. $1 trillion in debt to China.
Crazy.
We celebrate the smallest battles we're winning, so they can publish the headline that's gonna fuel the vision.
Yep.
But if we champion the crumbs, then it's crumbs that we're given. And we don't make any progress, we're stuck at the beginning.
We champion the crumbs, then it's crumbs that we're given. See, I think that could even relate again to that Kyle Rittenhouse thing. If you champion this, then it's like, oh, we'll give him this little win. Meanwhile, there's much bigger shit that's being lost. Like, I think that is the purpose of this. You give that the new definition of a win, they'll be like, okay, yeah, their demands are this low. Oh yeah, we'll sprinkle this there. No, people need to be aiming higher. They need to have a much higher, not just conscious with what they're doing, but conscious of what they're striving for. What kind of values are you actually fighting for here? Are you trying to win these little bullshit wars that are kind of being thrown in front of you and served up so that some people can make money? Or the real money-making, corrupt as shit stuff going on that is a genuine, much bigger threat that's not being shown because you're so focused on this little tiny bullshit right here. That is a crazy good point. That is a crazy good point. Tom, this is fucking dope, dude.
We don't make any progress, we're stuck at the beginning. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cents, 4. We get less and they get more.
Every time.
Not insult since we were born. They want money. We want dirty dollars fill their pockets while our coffins fill.
This is catchy as shit too.
They make profits, solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want
this is
your
dope.
dirty money. Not enough soap to scrub, it's soaked in blood. Every time we make a buck, they take from us. The dollar runs our lives until we die.
Yep.
It controls your mind and it controlling mine. Dirty dollars fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits, solving problems.
Dude, this is dope. This is dope.
Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money.
Damn, shout out Nova, and I figured Jared was a part of this too with the crazy ass visual effects, dude. What a gangster. Nova, great damn video. Tom, needless to say, bro, this is a banger and way too real. Way too real because, again, Tom coming with the real conversations that a lot of people talk about-ish, but don't always take so seriously, and he breaks it down in the ways that everybody can look at. Hey, how about this? Think about it this way. Think about it this way. It's such a good, like, educational way, I think, for some people who might not fully see the picture to be brought in and to look at it. And I love, again, his duality. He's not just saying, oh, one side's in the right, one side's in the wrong, because that's the point of it. That is what happens, and that's where this money, this dirty money, is constantly flowing. When they can pull you and say, oh, yeah, no, you're in the right here, fight for it. You're in this side, fight for it. There's so much bullshit that's leading to that division that is causing all of this to be such a bigger thing than most people realize. The propaganda out there, for me, is a lot of what I can comment on because I can see it. Again, in working in Hollywood, I have worked on reality TV sets, and I've seen the way that even on those, they'll sit there and they'll finagle it. They'll do something to get you to say something to get the right shot. It's almost the same way that, it's not almost the same way, it is the same way that all the media and propaganda out there is going nowadays. They will do little things here and there to get you to have the reaction. They're not dumb. They're not dumb. Unfortunately, they're very good at what they fucking do. Reality TV shows, they're good at what they fucking do. If they want you to do something goofy to get it for the shot and make it super viral, they're going to do it. They're going to get it done. They're good at what they do in the most fucked up of ways and for the most fucked up of reasons a lot of the time. But this whole song just broke it down for you. It's all fueled by money. Our lives are so run by money. Some things are bigger than money. And that's what a lot of people need to realize. It's hard because obviously you need money, you need this kind of idea, but when so many things are run around the idea and concept of monetary gain, that is a dangerous thing. Again, you see it obviously in this song points out in the world of politics, in the world of social division. It is so intertwined in that, it is sickening. It is absolutely sickening. And everybody's a victim to it. It is. And some of it is kind of, I think, just, I hate to say you have to put up with it, but you have to kind of like just, you have to pick your battles. But the point of this song, I take it as, and I think the idea of fighting against that is you need to have a bigger purpose and a bigger standard for what, and look at the full pictures, okay? Try to do the math on your own. Look and see, could there be an ulterior motive here? Most of the time, yes. And most of the time, that motive is money, indeed. So I think it's another eye-opening song from Tom. Dude, shout out, as always, Tom. Killer stuff, brother. Gets me even more excited to have my day to finally sit down and listen to these. But obviously, I love having these first-time reactions to the videos with the music. Obviously, a lot for me to absorb on a first-time listen. I'm sure there's probably some things I missed, but genuinely, badass song, badass video. Shout out also, again, to Jared and Nova for putting in work on this. A crazy, crazy cool visual effects, directed video. It is just insane what they're doing. Just independent artists doing what they do. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable every single time. It gets more and more crazy. They seem to up the game every single release, which is crazy to me. I'm just honored to have the chance to watch it, hopefully share with some of you folks out there, and again, just as a fan, to be able to listen to this and finally hear some music, I'm also always pretty excited about. So again, y'all go show love. Tom MacDonald, Dirty Money. Like I said, y'all, please go do me a favor and do yourselves a favor. Go jump down the Tom MacDonald rabbit hole if for some reason you're new. But for all of Hog Fam, again, y'all make sure y'all drop the likes on the videos for Tom, drop the comments. And again, if you didn't know, I'm gonna plug it. I don't care. Go to hangovergang.com, get you the newest albums from Tom, which this song is on, and all of his other stuff. Awesome merch, all that stuff. And even right now, there's a 15% off discount code. So go hop on it. I might even have to go cop some more stuff off the website. But again, shout out Tom. Shout out to all of Hangover Gang. If y'all like my video for whatever I said, I know it's a lot of pausing. It is what it is. I'm a first-time listener as far as this song goes. And I'm just trying to do my best to enjoy it and kind of break it down for some people. And for myself, honestly, most of the time, trying to breathe and pace myself through stuff. It gets me a little too riled up because of how damn accurate it is. Refreshing. It's badass. It's amazing sounding as always. It's just good stuff, dude. It's just good stuff. Y'all know I'm here for it every time. Shout out Tom. Shout out Nova. Shout out Jared. Shout out everybody from the Hog Fam, the cast and crew family over here. I appreciate you for taking the time to watch. Drop a like on the video. Drop a comment and let me know what y'all thought of this song, important messages that y'all took from it, and maybe just important lines that maybe really deserve some attention. But genuinely, I love you guys. As always, I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you're having a good day, a good week, a good month, a good whatever you're having right now. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, do not put up with the division. Do not. And also, just think about it. Anytime you see something going on being fed to you, look at who's cooking it up in the kitchen. That's the best thing I can say. Who's cooking it up in the kitchen? Usually, it's not maybe what you think it is up front. So, I love you guys. All the very best. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap.